Let's get into it. Chat. Alright, bro. So, first of all, this is a loss I haven't took a loss in a while. So this is, a little bit of a taste of a fucking loss, I guess, on my XFAs or whatever. I think it's like my first ever loss since, I don't even know. I've been like on a win streak. I haven't lost in a while on my XFAs, but guess today was the day, right? Anyway, let's go over today. So coming into the higher time frame, my BIOS was honestly pretty fucking bullish, bro. Like I was just so bullish. Let me do this real quick. So on NQ we had this unmitigated 4-hour up here, and we had this data wick from a previous day, which was kind of my main target or whatever, right? Plus this unmitigated 4-hour, which is a very clean area to kind of aim for. And then we also had unmitigated 4-hour right down here, BPR type of thing going on here, right? Something to look out for, which is probably why I kind of lost today as well, is that we already tapped into that 4-hour on ES, making SMT in that area, which means that area is kind of protected in a way. But yeah, I mean, there's also like same thing over here, unmitigated 4-hour over here, and that data wick over here. So same thing on both pairs. Let's go on the 1 hour. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Make like this that SMT right there, of ES at that 4-hour is probably why I lost today. And I don't know. I already kept that in mind and texted that shit in the Discord, saying like that area is low key protected. I can't really be aiming for there, right? But I still kind of aim for it. I don't know why. I was kind of being retarded. Cause it's like a 50-50 in a way, kind of, with like these SMTs or whatever. Plus that the draw liquidity was higher. Hold on, fuck. The more probable kind of draw or whatever is higher, and I kind of went short, so I kind of went against my own bias in a way. But the reason being is because I kind of wanted us to, market open, then we go down, tap into the unmitigated 4-hour, then go up higher to that data wick, which was kind of unlikely since we had that SMT already. And the thing about that is though, the reason I kind of had such strong conviction in the short I took was because we had equal lows down here, right? And I guess kind of just to go over this real quick is that the fact that, okay, so the biggest reason I've kind of lost here, from what I kind of see or whatever, is that we have two draw liquidities, right, to both sides. This one, unmitigated 4-hour and then data wick. This one, unmitigated 4-hour, the data wick, right? Wow, what about sell side? Sell side, now NQ looks clean, but ES doesn't. So in my head, I'm like, from learning my mistakes or whatever, I kind of see that the fact that we took out this area already, like I already learned this from the past. Like I missed a bunch of like I've faded a bunch of losses by knowing this, but today I don't know why, but I took it. But actually, I do know why I went such a trade. But yeah, just the thing about this is, I guess we already had SMT down here. We do have equal lows. We have an SMT in that area with ES, so I kind of made it more protected than not, which means the only thing we can really go for is this, which means I shouldn't have shorted. But the reason I did short is because I should have SMT at that time. Let me see. Oh, 1 minute. Oh, 9:30. I mean, look at this shit. Look how bearish this was. Literal bed shitter, right? And I thought ES was gonna take this area out, at least made relatively equal lows. And I was like, damn. And so we got SMT where ES didn't take out any of these draws on liquidity to the left over here, but NQ did, making SMT, right? So I was like, dude, this isn't bad at all. It's SMT. Like, I mean, shit. what I'm saying? We had strong delivery as well. Like, the delivery of this candle was pretty clean. Look at that. There's like barely a fucking wick at the bottom right there. So I was like, alright, bet. Let's take this shit. Bang. We also have 930 low right here. So I was like, yes, it doesn't look like a crazy ass data wick, but still at 930 low, which made it kind of more probable than not, in my opinion, to go break even at, which resulted in me taking a loss. I was like, dude, this looks like it would at least go break even. I like this break even spot. Someone's gonna hit it, so I feel like I would at least get a break even. The delivery, like from what I've seen, it's gonna go at least down here, right? I don't think I should have aimed for here though. That's one thing for sure. Like sometimes NQ doesn't care about S&Ts or whatever, but sometimes it does. It's fucking random as shit. Like I said, it was one of those days. I took that risk, knowing that it's a 50-50 today, and it lucky wasn't though, because we had this fucking drawn liquidity above us, bro, which is super strong. Which is honestly why I think I lost. Like I went against this over this. So I mean I don't know. But yeah, that was the trade I took or whatever. Off the bat, just on XFA, loss, and yeah, I mean I don't think it was that bad, but I mean I don't know. I see why this was wrong, honestly. Um, what else? Yes, that shit was unfortunate as fuck. And I forgot to say, am I fucking retarded? Whatever. So that ended up being a loss across all my XFAs, and then I was like, alright, I still have pretty strong conviction. And then ES finally took out all that low resistance right there, and I was like, I feel like we're gonna at least go down a little bit more before we go higher, right? I was fucking wrong, that's one thing. But yes, I was like, I took a 30-second re-entry off this one right here on, I think, was this one? I don't think it was, I don't remember. That's how you know it's bad if you don't fucking remember, bro. It wasn't that one. Yeah, it was this one. I took this one right here. On my eval, ended up being a loss. But I guess this draw liquidity was just so strong, and having both like such strong draws on liquidity to both sides, you should just wait for one to get taken out first, then the other one. So the only, I mean, what I see I could have done today was that I could have waited, and I should have waited for, you know, if I want up here, wait for this to get taken out, or you know, something like this and this, which I don't think would ever happen because I don't see like us going up here and then going down here. But yeah, bro, it's unfortunate trade. Some things I can learn from, but yeah, I'm gonna go hit the fucking gym now. Fuck this.